Welcome back to Race Day Live. We're covering the gallops live from the Curragh. All the Aidan O'Brien horses working after racing this afternoon, and it's great to be able to cover these gallops for you. And hopefully you're enjoying it at home as well. There's two more groups to come. Groups 4 and 5 we think are still to go. Group 4 will include the likes of Verasano and Great White Eagle, as well as horses like Darwin and Fountain of Youth, and a smaller group of just 3 to go, including Chicquita, who of course we saw winning the Irish Oaks last season under Johnny Murtagh, has changed stables now, has joined Aidan O'Brien, and is a fascinating recruit for Aidan, Chicquita. And the 5th group have been out on the track, including Chicquita, and the 4th group as well, including Verasano, who's a Grade 1 winner in America, had some brilliant form going into last season's Kentucky Derby. Verasano, we haven't seen him since he ran in the Cigar Mile when he was 3rd behind Flat Out back in November. He was pretty impressive en route to the Kentucky Derby. He won the Wood Memorial impressively, won the Tampa Bay Derby as well last season. We are hearing that groups 4 and 5 have gone. They were right behind the 3rd group, so obviously our camera was on the 3rd group, and groups 4 and 5 followed quickly afterwards at the Curragh, so apologies for that. But we did get the final group, which included Chicquita, so we have got the final couple of furlongs of that. Now group 5, Exotic, was in this group, along with Venus de Milo, who was ridden by Keith Dalton, and David McCabe was on board the very exciting Chicquita.
Yes, this is a highly anticipated rematch of the Irish Oaks. Chicquita beat Venus de Milo in the controversial finish to the Irish Oaks last year. So Chicquita's obviously since joined Aidan O'Brien, and Exotic won her only, as a 4-year-old as well, she won her only start at the Galway Festival back in August. Obviously hasn't been seen since. She's obviously still in training, and Chicquita would have to be considered, you know, a very exciting middle distance prospect for this year, still very unexposed. Aidan, I'm sure, will be looking forward to getting stuck into her. A quirky filly, one to keep an eye on here. Last time she was up the straight of the Curragh, she veered off to her left close home.
In the middle,
I don't think we're going to get it here.
Like one on either side of Chicquita, as you can see. That was Exotic, and James Kinnan on the right, and on the left Venus de Milo, and that was Venus de Milo and Keith Dalton. So again, apologies for missing the 4th group. We will hear from Aidan O'Brien, because Gary's going to catch up with Aidan, and he will inform us on how things went in the 4th group. So that's just about it from us. Kevin, a brilliant day's